Finally, Elon Musk has reacted to Blue Origin's New Glenn launch. What did he say? Mars sample return plans by NASA. Hey, I'm Lucas. Welcome to the SpaceX community. Let's get started. In the early hours of January 16th, 2025, the skies over Cape Canaveral were lit up by Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, marking a significant milestone in the expanding commercial space industry. This inaugural flight of Jeff Bezos' ambitious orbital-class rocket was not just a test of engineering prowess, but a bold statement in the ongoing space race among billionaire tycoons. The New Glenn, towering at 320 feet, blasted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, aiming to place a payload into orbit for the first time. This mission was critical for Blue Origin, as it sought to prove its capability in the high-stakes arena where SpaceX has long been the dominant player. The rocket, named after the legendary astronaut John Glenn, was designed to compete directly with SpaceX's Falcon 9, offering substantial payload capacity and the promise of reusability. The launch window opened at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and after years of anticipation, delays, and meticulous preparations, the rocket's 7 BE-4 methane-fueled engines roared to life, propelling New Glenn into the darkness of the early morning sky. The mission was live-streamed, attracting thousands of viewers, space enthusiasts, and industry analysts who watched with bated breath as the rocket ascended, leaving behind a trail of luminous exhaust against the night sky. Following the launch, Elon Musk, the visionary behind SpaceX, took to his social media platform, X, to comment on the event. Historically known for his candid and often provocative remarks, Musk's reaction this time was one of cautious optimism and respect. "Congratulations on reaching orbit on the first attempt, Jeff Bezos." This acknowledgement from Musk, who has long been seen as Bezos' primary competitor in the space sector, highlighted the potential for healthy competition that could drive innovation in space technology further. Musk's comment wasn't just about sportsmanship. It was a nod to the broader implications of having multiple companies capable of reliable orbital launches. His response also subtly underscored SpaceX's ongoing projects, like the Starship, suggesting that the race for space is far from over. Jeff Bezos, in turn, responded with a gracious acknowledgement of Musk's congratulations. As a reply to Elon, Bezos wrote, "Thank you." His reply not only accepted the commendation, but also emphasized Blue Origin's long-term commitment to space, hinting at future collaborations or at least a mutual respect in the pursuit of cosmic goals. Bezos' statement also served as a reminder of his vision for Blue Origin, which includes not only launching satellites, but also plans for lunar landers and space stations. His response was diplomatic, focusing on the collective advancement of space technology rather than stoking the fires of rivalry. Now we have some more official updates on New Glenn's first stage landing from Blue Origin. So, let's discuss that. The mission's success wasn't without its challenges. One of the most anticipated aspects of the New Glenn launch was the attempted recovery of its first stage booster. Like SpaceX, Blue Origin has emphasized the economic benefits of reusability. However, the booster landing attempt did not go as planned. After boosting the rocket's upper stage out of the lower atmosphere, the first stage attempted to land on Blue Origin's ship, Jacqueline, in the Atlantic Ocean. The stage managed to reach its descent phase, but during the final moments, telemetry data was lost, and the booster was not successfully recovered. Blue Origin confirmed through a statement, "The New Glenn upper stage successfully reached orbit, fulfilling our primary mission objective. However, we encountered an issue during the booster's descent, leading to its loss. We will analyze the data to understand what happened and ensure success in future attempts." This setback, while disappointing, is not uncommon in the realm of rocket recovery, where first attempts often serve as learning opportunities. Blue Origin's team remains optimistic, with plans already in motion to apply lessons learned for the next mission. The launch of New Glenn is more than a milestone for Blue Origin. It's a testament to the burgeoning private space industry's capacity for innovation and resilience. It signifies a shift towards a market where multiple players can offer services, potentially driving down costs and increasing the frequency of space missions. For satellite companies, national security, and scientific research, this means more options, potentially more competition, and more innovation in space technology. For enthusiasts and educators, it's another story of human endeavor, reaching towards the stars, inspiring a new generation to look up and dream of what lies beyond Earth. In conclusion, Blue Origin's New Glenn launch was a pivotal moment not just for the company, but for the broader narrative of commercial space travel. It showcased the capability of the private sector in pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space, underscored by a blend of technological prowess, strategic vision, and the inevitable learning from less-than-ideal outcomes like the booster landing failure. This launch was not just about what happened in those few hours on that January morning, but about opening new avenues for humanity's journey into space. I'd like to quickly remind you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. You know, we're on a mission to reach 65,000 subscribers by next week. Join us on this journey, and let's see if we can make it happen together. NASA's latest strategic move in the Mars Sample Return Program, MSRP, marks a significant evolution in the quest to retrieve Martian samples, aiming to unlock the mysteries of the Red Planet and potentially reveal if life ever existed there. The program, which has been under scrutiny for both its scientific value and its operational feasibility, is now set to explore two distinct landing strategies during its development phase. A decision aimed at fostering innovation, reducing costs, and expediting timelines. The dual-track approach adopted by NASA involves simultaneously developing and evaluating two methodologies for landing the payload platform on Mars. This strategy is not just about redundancy, but about pushing the boundaries of space technology through competition and innovation. One of these methods will leverage the tried-and-true sky crane system, a technology dramatically demonstrated with the successful landings of the Curiosity and Perseverance rovers. This method involves a parachute descent, followed by a controlled lowering of the rover via a tether from a hovering sky crane platform. The familiarity with this system means that it could potentially minimize development risks, although adapting it for the specific needs of sample return adds its own layer of complexity. The second strategy looks towards the future by incorporating new commercial capabilities. This involves partnering with private companies that have been making strides in space technology, particularly in entry, descent, and landing EDL systems. By tapping into these innovations, NASA hopes to not only bring down costs, but also introduce novel techniques that could revolutionize how we land on Mars. This approach could introduce technologies like propulsive landings or more advanced guidance systems, potentially making the process more efficient or adaptable to different Martian landscapes. Both strategies will include a smaller version of the Mars Ascent Vehicle, MAV, on the landed platform, a crucial component for launching the collected samples into Mars orbit. Instead of solar panels, the platform will employ a radioisotope power system, RPS, to supply both power and heat, which is essential for surviving the harsh Martian winters and dust storms. This choice reduces the complexity of the mission by eliminating the need for extensive solar panel arrays, which are vulnerable to dust coverage and require periodic cleaning. Thanks for watching today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for another great video tomorrow.